Me. Hi Akon, Ivo is meditating so I thought I would ask this of you. Do you have time please? Akon, I do indeed. Thank you for asking. I see he is sending energy to start the RV. He misses you. Me, I know. I miss him too. So I figured I have all these other implant communications members to ask, so I like it because the perspective can differ as well. Oh, by the way, how is the sun doing? Akon, a little sun comment. Very well. She is going through the changes and we see the level of photon energy coming through her has hit new heights. Now it is a question of changing the primary receptor areas on your planet back to their normal frequency. Me, oh, you mean the chakras? Akon, yes, they've been in a negative polarity for so long we feel that Gaia will be surprised when light comes streaming back in. So far, the lightworkers have been the injection of fresh light that she needed, and it would be nice to put her natural systems back online, so to speak. Me, so the Alliance is removing everything that's sitting on her chakras, negating the polarity. Akon, yes. You've just worked on Lake Titicaca and that was a big help. Me, yes, it was pretty creepy there, an alien base, not even a human base. Plus the control room was cramped because it was run by small greys. My angel could barely get in there with me. LOL. Akon, you become more used to this when you're out in the galaxy. Seeing furnishings and beds of different sizes. Me, we have some of that here on our world, but I liken this more to going into an elementary school and trying to use the toilet. LOL, they're the size of kids. Anyway. So my question was, I'd like an explanation of the statement that the happiest people are givers, not takers. I know the answer, but I'd like to have your take on it. Or your give on it, might be more appropriate. Akon, smiling, yes. I shake my head. Our worlds have been service to others for so long, it is almost difficult for us to understand service to self-thinking anymore. Me, well, you'll have a fresh batch of lightworkers to help you out with that as soon as we pass on from Earth. Akon, and this is why it is advantageous for you to go to Earth and, as you call it, get my masters on Earth. It is extremely service to self, and now you have learned how to go from service to self to service to others thinking. Me, that's thinking. I was always that way in heart but tried to hide it from people because it made me so vulnerable to exploitation here. Akon, I believe you've dealt with that though. Me, hell, yeah. I can say no when I need to. Small word, big power. Akon, it's also a question of being understanding of others' intentions. It helps when you're telepathic. Me, yes, once in a while someone still gets by me, but it's because I don't listen to my first reaction to them. My first reaction is always right. Then my intellect says, oh see. You're worried for nothing. You're wrong. And I wasn't. I shouldn't have allowed them near me in the first place. So 100%, I have to listen to my gut reaction upon meeting them. 100%. Akon, which is one reason why we are all happy giving to others, not taking as much. We don't get taken advantage of here, and if there is someone who is taking more than their share, we simply allow them to. Me, why? Akon, we know they'll pay it back in some way. Me, yeah. Karma. Akon, yes, rebalancing. It doesn't have the negative connotation your planet has given it. Simply rebalancing. If you take too much, next time you will give too much. Our system is so highly balanced that any infraction is immediately paid back. It is a very tight system, I think you would say. As for why givers are happier, it's because the soul gives. The Creator gives and we live as He would, by giving and caring for others. Those who are takers by nature see themselves not as creators but as lacking in some way, or in many ways. So because of this perception, they take from others. Yes, we see it is rampant on your world to the point of thievery, killing, destruction. Lack is a perception your people's controllers have created for you, particularly because they are greedy and want all for themselves, and as long as your people continue to feel this way about themselves, then they permit those at the top to take too much. You simply play a part in your system this way. But none of you is lacking, not one. The fact of your divinity is kept from you on purpose. to keep you believing you are less than. You're not. Me, so that's why you're happy. You understand your specialness and so you give from the cup half full. Akon, we give from an overflowing cup, my dear. Our cups runneth over. We have more than what we need for ourselves. So do you. You just don't realize it. Life was made that way for you. When you give, it's instantly replenished. So you never lack. Your system of lack is a cyclic system and so is the system of replenishment. Which do you choose? Your alliance is now in the process of destroying the wealth of those at the top of the chain, hence toppling the system. Refunding those who lack upon your planet is the next step. Me, okay, thank you Akon. Akon, very well. We'll speak soon. Me, yes, bye. Kiss kiss. Discipline your emotions, otherwise others will use them against you. Me, I saw this meme. Adama, can you please elaborate on this? Adama, thank you for asking of me. Me, you're welcome. I always like connecting with your energy because it makes me feel so good. Adama, I see Ivo is busy on his mass meditation today. Me, yes. He's trying to get the RV started because I think it's so close now. Adama, yes. The energies are good for it to begin. The holdback is your people who still don't believe. Me, I know. Adama, so, as far as disciplining our emotions, the Agarthans are not about discipline as much as allowing our emotions, but then we don't have the challenges that you do with the ego. When we are feeling off, we simply allow our emotions to snap back into line again. Because that is where we vibrate at. So our frequency is such that a high state of being is natural for us. For your people that's not the case unfortunately. But I still believe that allowing is possible for you as we do it. This is a question of becoming heart-centered, being peaceful inside. This is allowing the emotions to fall back into line. Perhaps having an expectation that they be higher would help. I believe many of you expect that your emotions will be of low frequency, anxiety, fear, worry, hatred, anger. You have the expectation that that is what you are and how you respond to stimuli. Perhaps other expectations would help you. Have higher expectations of yourself. And when you find the lower frequency reactions occurring, tell yourself that this is not who you are a being of high frequency and this is not how you react. Now, then, how do you choose to react to this? Try this approach, opening the heart first, then ask this question. Your people are capable of changing within the blink of an eye. Every minute you live, every breath you take is a new beginning. Except you do not see it as such. Humans are transformational beings. That's what we're made to do, to change. So many of you fight change by holding on to old ideas of yourself, your old self-concepts. Let them go. With every breath, you are a new person. Your past doesn't have to be the chain that binds you. Transmute the shadow by disabling it. Don't take part in its games anymore. Simply say, I am new. This is how I am, and behave that way. You've seen this yourself, dear one, where you have behaved in a different fashion, only to sink back again into old behaviors. Me, yeah, it was called a diet. LOL. Adama, so then, the diet you were on. You ate well, many greens, but then you sank back into old chocolate-laden daily eating. Me, yes. I believe this is emotionally driven eating. I ate to deal with my disappointments and to deal with the lack of love I experienced here. Or abuse, as most would call it, but lack of love. Adama, and now look. You have dealt with that and your reading is changing because you've changed your life to one that's more loving. You know there are people who love you and care about you, such as Ivo. Me, yes. Adama, and yourself. When your food habit raises its head, say to yourself, I am a new person. This is not me anymore. Me, sometimes I like the food. Like cheesecake. I find this world to be very lacking still, and cheesecake just fits the bill. That's one thing we have gone over the top on, food. I love the food here. I'll miss it when I go. Adama, so you're filling up on something you do love, the food. Me, yes. Adama, and as you do this work, feel your soul's love and know us, your food habit is abating. Me, yes. Adama, so you see the solution. Me, yes. Adama, so you understand the emotional problem behind your eating, lack of love. Me, yes. Adama, this is important. Eating cheesecake reminds you of your home world. Why? Because it is abundant, over the top. You've simply substituted a piece of tart for the love of your home world. It might help you to go back there more often and experience your past lives as you are doing, and then your eating might abate. Me, or I might eat more because I can't have what I want again. Adama, I see. Well, that's your choice. You can focus on what you have or focus on what you don't have and feel sorry for yourself. Me, it is my choice. Thanks Adama. Adama, you're very welcome, love. Me, kiss kiss.